have a 15-minute open discussion topic that everybody is being affected by today. Oh, we still got more people coming in. So today, what I thought would be a good topic for all of us, because I know with algorithm changes and all that fun stuff going on in the world that maybe everybody's feeling a little bit odd, but let's talk about what is working for you right now to find and connect with your new clients these days. How are you signing them up? Um, yeah, sorry. I'm keeping the question simple today.
Well,
So,
Heidi,
how are you
I'm
finding
gonna I'll
connecting? Okay, go, Beth.
well, I will just say that I just have had two conversations, one with an old friend and one with a brand new person, and already I've got two clients for my live podcast. So I'm loving the power of networking. I've been regaling the power of this. Well, just you mentioned earlier my meeting with Michelle B. Griffin, which has resulted in multiple collaborations. So getting around the algorithm is talking to people. You have been shouting it from the mountaintops and about conversations, so that is the way to do it. And also take you through those times which we all have where we just don't have the energy or the strength to be posting every day, but
Yeah.
conversations are meaningful, and this is outside of the algorithm. So
And they're so much easier, right? I mean, it's so much easier to get a conversation started than constantly churn out more content, more content, more content. And then you got to worry, is the algorithm even going to show it anyway? So, okay, Miss Laura, what you got to add to this conversation? Miss Laura, Laura H in this case. Let me get my voice.
There you go. Um, yeah, so for me, networking, like you said, tends to be a great place to be able to meet people for the first time. I also have then backed that up with two additional, right? Stay in touch, be in touch. I have my podcast. Last year, when I sat down at the end of December, I saw that the podcast was a great generator for me for the income for the year. And I thought, how do, I can't make myself double so that I can do double the networking, but maybe I could figure out how to double my listenership to the podcast. And so have worked really diligently on that, utilizing AI, utilizing regular emailing, and generating a lot more social content that's based off those podcasts so that it appears like, yep, I'm posting all the time. And I am posting all the time. It's just that I don't have to use all my brain power for every single one of those posts every time because I've made my little marketing factory go, go, go. We have doubled our listenership already for the year. So as of June, we had the same number of downloads this year as we had the whole of last year. And then I think right now, some people are a little bit scared with their money. And so earlier this spring, I made it very accessible for them. I did a workshop that was a paid workshop, but a low entry point. And that workshop that cost $39 to join has now created tens of thousands of dollars of revenue for me. So people are still spending money out there. It's
Mm-hmm.
really building trust, though, that we have to do right now, I think.
Yeah, that's amazing. Congrats on both of those things. I mean, that's incredible. So on your downloads, do you want to share your numbers? What you've doubled to this year?
Um, I couldn't quote them right off. My producer Jesse keeps much better track of all of that. I know we just passed 5,000 downloads as a milestone of total content. And for a lot of people, for some people, they'll do that. Oh, I did that the first month. That's awesome. Um, and I started my podcast to serve a very specific clientele and to serve myself as an income generator. And I'm proud to say that my podcast does both of those things very, very well. It's made me a lot of
Yep.
money over the last year and a half.
And I mean, there's a lot of people doing really good podcasts out there, but they aren't making money. So well done. Well done. Vera, what you got to add to this conversation?
Hi. So I want to just echo what Laura was saying about creating trust. So obviously networking, number one, right? Getting in front of people, but then also creating that personal connection afterwards. So something that I've been really kind of on about is because of all this AI, and we know that we're getting served up information from bots and like, is this a bot that sent me this email or this text or whatever? I've been really leaning into like the personal. So creating video messages for people, just like getting on LinkedIn or DMing people a video hello or a video, thanks so much for connecting, or a video invitation. And that seems to be really building that trust. So I just wanted to put that out there as something that's been working for me alongside the networking. So yeah.
That's incredible. Personalized messages definitely 100% work. And it's just, and sending the videos today seems to actually be helping as well for some people. Curiosity, just raise your hand in the room. How many of you actually will look at a video deal? I mean, I will for sure, but yeah, yeah. See? Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what, I asked that question a year ago and almost no one raised their hand. So that's just how much we've evolved and changed these days on that. But so Mr. Lyon, let's hear from you on this.
Yes, thank you so much. So, when you go into that trust factor, what's been working for me, and that's all I do, and I continue telling people to do it, is to do a live event. People are so burned out in some ways with AI. There was a movie a long time ago, Van Damme, when he said, someone heard him says, bricks don't hit back. I posted a post recently and I said, inspirational quotes don't make sales. Right? You can
Yeah.
post and post and post, but people are so burnt out on them. So do a live event. Look, you're in a live event right now and all of you came. So what if you did a live event and you had 31 people hearing about your product? They get to see your face, hear your voice, see you make mistakes. That builds trust. Live events will solve all your marketing problems.
I can back that one up. Lion, you know I love my live events. A lot of people are scared to go live, though. That little perfectionism brain monkey flares up. But guys, there is something about once you go live that you just got to do it. So, and you get better at it, as Lion will tell you as well. And I have this
Yes.
fly that keeps attacking me. So if it looks like I'm waving my hands around, that's what's going on. Maria.
Yeah, so I agree with Lion and about the events. I also love borrowing other people's audiences. So if you find someone who's a strategic partner who you can collab with, that you have similar target audiences, but you offer different services, I find that the best way to, maximize your time together, provide your expertise, they share their stage. So I found being on different podcasts or hosting, being a guest expert in their in private or paid communities, and hosting workshops that way have provided, a great deal of leads and income that way as well. And just the other day, someone said, "Oh, I heard you on so and so's podcast." I'm like, amazing. And it's not even my audience. So that's why I love that little piece. And then I just want to add just, I guess this is a second piece to it. Don't forget your existing clients, right? Because the people who you've already served, are there multiple ways that you can serve them? Are there alternative ways? And I've just created a new, because I'm a brand strategist, branding designer, I do your website. So once you're launched and you have everything, you can basically run and go. Like I've given you the feet, you can do the things. But are there other ways that I can support you? Well, hell yes. So that's why it's always thinking a satisfied client is the easiest client to approach again, right? Because they're so happy with what they've done. So don't forget your existing clientele and what you can offer them for continued support.
Yes.
So that's
Preach on that.
2 cents
I've
there.
been really reminding everybody lately because where I've pushed my niche into now is because we have so many connections and followers already, and that's existing clients, people that we've agreed to connect with, and everything else. I mean, is there anybody here who has less than 1,000 followers or connections? Raise your hands if you do. Yeah. Jenny, that's okay. Hundreds work too. Hundreds work too. Because think about this, guys. This is what I've been reminding everybody. If every one of those people raised their hand right now and said, I want to work with you, could you? Exactly. So you've already got all of those people that know you. You've already been building trust with them, yet we're programmed to automatically, let's add more, let's add more. Well, why don't we take a step back and focus on the ones we already have? You've got clients there, whether it's past ones, people that have been following you for a while and all that. So let's not forget those people. Miss Hailey, what can you add to this?
Well, every time somebody goes, it's like, yes, yes, yes. Those are all the things I was going to say. So I think
That's
like
why
you
we
said,
do this.
yes. I have just been preaching to all of my clients that trust is really huge. So while I do messaging and copywriting, that's also important, but people need to see you and experience you before they're going to make that big high ticket investment. And so the more that we can show up in things like this or podcasts or live videos or anything like that where they can actually like hear your voice and see what it's like to work with you, that's I think the most important what's working because yeah, I think all the things, especially here in the US that are happening, it's trust is a big factor. So
it is everywhere. In a conversation, you build trust faster than any piece of content will ever do for you. So get in out there, get your face. Like you said, we get to hear you, see you, and know you're real.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Tim, what do you want to add to this today? Oh, Tim, you got the virtual duct tape on.
Yeah, keeping that up. Yeah, the thing where you said I wouldn't remember what getting your customers. When I started up on my own business, a lot of my business, my work I got came from people that remembered me from before. So like you said, they know what you can offer. Yeah, it's cool. There's only so many hours in the day. And that's what you have to remember. You don't want to overcommit to something and then it's just not possible because the one is if any new customers you don't know what it's be like. Some people can be quite demanding. I don't say demanding, but I'm sure we've all had clients that they want a lot more than they're asking for. I think we're saying.
Yeah, no. Tim, we're struggling to hear your sound. It was coming in, but it's breaking up really bad now. Can maybe turn off your camera for a minute and then come back, and I'm gonna talk to Marc while that's happening. We'll try again. Marc?
Well, the thing for me is that people will buy from people. If you do not know who you are, why should we buy from you? Simple as that. What you resonate on, especially when you're online, when you resonate an energy of who you are, that is what people are buying from you. They don't care about your service right now. They want to buy you. And when you're in that place of who you are, that's what they're buying from you. So be who you are.
Amen. Good one there. David, are you about ready with our next set, by the way?